They thought they could take my property just because they didn't like how I lived. But when the HOA messed with me, they had no idea the storm they were about to face. This story, it ends with the HOA begging me to stop. Everything started when I got a letter from the HOA. It said my property didn't meet community standards. At first I thought it was about grass being too long or a fence needing paint. But no, they wanted something bigger. They claimed my lot wasn't being used properly and hinted that they might take over maintenance, which was HOA language for "we're coming for your land." The letter said if I didn't agree, they'd fine me $500 per day. $500 for land I own? I thought it was a joke, until I realized they were serious. The HOA president showed up at my door with a smug grin. He said, "You don't really need this space. The HOA can manage it better." Excuse me? My property? That's when I knew. They weren't just pushing, they were trying to bully me. So I started digging. Every bylaw, every local ordinance, every piece of legal text I could find. And guess what? The HOA had zero authority over my land. None. But they didn't know I knew that. So I let them plan their big meeting where they would vote on my property. Little did they know I was preparing something explosive. The night of the meeting came. All the HOA members sat there smiling like they already won. But then I walked in. In my hands, a thick folder of documents. I slammed it down on the table. And I said, "You touch my property, I sue every single one of you for harassment. And here's the law to prove it." Silence. Their smiles vanished. They looked like kids caught stealing candy. One board member whispered, "He's right." The president's face turned red. And just like that, their little plan collapsed. The next morning I got an email. "All fines dropped. No further action will be taken." In other words, they surrendered. And the best part? I leaked the whole story online. People saw how the HOA tried to abuse their power and failed. Now they don't even look in my direction. My property is mine, untouched, safe. And the HOA? They know better than to mess with me again. So remember this. If someone tries to take what's yours, stand your ground. Know your rights, and never ever let a bully win. If you think I did the right thing, hit that like button, drop a comment saying "Ho fail," and share this video so everyone sees what happens when HOAs push too far.